Okay, it says I'm live. Okay, here we have the far parking lot, the Casey Scientology org. Probably none of those cars belong to Scientologists. And good morning. I have a viewer with me. It's 8:35 at the Casey org. Walking by the nearest parking lot to the Casey org. For some reason, they've moved the Goldenrod band to this parking lot. In the past, it's been in the further parking lot. Good morning. Get out of the sun here. Get across the street. We're approaching the Casey org. Okay, we got our light. So we take a look. Looks like they've got the chalkboard tech. Either they didn't take it up from Thursday when I was here, or they knew I was coming somehow. Deployed it. So good morning, Carla, and good morning, Nancy. So this being the weekend, we expect more people to be parking in the front. But since the org doesn't open for another 25 minutes or so, so we already have Shade Tech deployed, but since they're closed, you'd expect it. They don't have the curtain tech in the doorway. That will probably change soon once people arrive and take note of my presence. And it looks like we have a Sea Org member there in the alley doing some coursework. All right. So 22 minutes till opening. Let's see. Play with my gimbal here a little bit. Okay, that's better. Good morning, OOP Media. Get here in the shade. The front entrance is the northern side of the building, but early in the morning during the summer hours, it does have sunlight coming in front. So, good morning, Fuzzy. All right. Here we are at the official address, 1805 Grand, but the main entrance is around the front. And we're looking north towards the downtown Kansas City, Missouri skyline. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Sandy Lee. Okay, 18 minutes till opening. Walk to the other side of the building. Still haven't deployed the curtain tech in the front of the door. Yes, thank you, Carla. So here we are in the alley. Nobody present. Was here with Z News on Thursday. Looks like we still have some traces of her chalk artwork here, which they probably cleaned up shortly after we left on Thursday afternoon. They were trying to clean it up while we were still here, but I just happened to make an appearance in the alley when the guy on Lower Conditions that you can see on my Cena versus Osis Matt video, that guy on Lower Conditions was trying to get out and clean up the chalk, but he didn't want to do it while I was there. I wonder why. Could it be that I would have had a talking to him? So it looks like we have some more Sea Org members arriving. Good morning. I guess at SP, it's not worth saying good morning to. See if he's friendly. Good morning. No, didn't even glance in my direction. So now that I've been seen, I think they keep the curtain tech hidden in here. You all can't see it because of the reflection. And in order to get up close enough to the window to see it, might be regarded as trespassing. So sorry, not doing it for you. Good morning, Lewis. Good morning, Susan P. Hi, Casey Cat. Well, let's see. That red car pulled in while I was back on that side of the building. See if there's anyone still in the car that hasn't popped out yet. We got Mr. BMW there. Or no, Mr. Mercedes, sorry. Good morning. I can't tell. No, I guess whoever was in that car has left. Either that or they're ducked down, so I can't see them. So got people in those cars. What are they waiting for? Why don't they go on in? Maybe they're getting a last cigarette. He's on the phone, I guess. Maybe they're waiting for me to go around the side of the building before they dash across the street. Let me just kind of walk around the buildings for a second and then pop back out and see what happens. I think I heard a door slam. Yep, that was his strategy, maybe. Well, I think that's a few more Sea Org members than I noticed a few weeks ago when I was here about this time. Yep, let me go stand in the shade for a minute. Okay, 6 minutes till start. Did they put money in the meter? This is the weekend, and I don't think they enforce the parking meters on the weekend. Complicated last name. First name Selma. We'll just call you Selma. Yeah, it's 8:54 a.m. Or it's due to open in 6 minutes.
Wait.
Good morning. Yep. And there's another carload of Sea Org members. I think there's usually about 4 or 5 that hop out of that car. 4 this morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? Hello. How are you doing? Well, yep, I think they've got the curtain deployed. Yep. Curtain tech deployed. You can no longer see the reception desk through the windows. Of course, they can't see me unless they look at their security cameras, one on that corner of the building, another at that corner of the building. Okay, that car, okay, that's for a business down the street. Parked across the alley. Good morning, coming back. Yeah, those folks that climbed out of that white car that arrived last a few weeks ago when L. Ron Lyer was here, they decided to take a trip down the alley to avoid him. And L. Ron Lyer followed them down. L. Ron Lyer's a bit more boisterous than me, and he talked to them the whole way around the building, but through the back parking lot behind the bar and up into this entrance here. So they got an extra dose. So I think they learned it's better to just head for the nearest entrance. Yep, Elrod is a So I saw a car turn into this little parking lot here. There it is. Trying to evade me, but it wasn't. Good morning, Zeta Free. Oh, I don't think Elrond needs any encouragement. See if any dark cars appeared out front. Okay, what do we got? 9:01. So the org is supposed to be officially open. A couple of people coming down from North on Grand. Those do not look like scientists. Okay, it's 9:02. Any staff that arrives at this point is late, maybe even later, depending on whether they hold muster before or after 9 o'clock. And I expect we'll have a few publics showing up for coursework over the next half hour or so. I have a feeling that there will be fewer publics than there are staff in Sea Org inside. Or I should say staff, both Sea Org and public. All quiet. People coming in from the alley. I wonder how they got up. They could have driven up the alley and parked in that parking lot next door that isn't Scientology, but being a weekend, I think some of them park there. Take a note of how many cars are parked there in case we get a few more people pulling that trick. Kind of hard to be everywhere when I'm a person. Let's see, these are trucks that belong to the business. There's a car from Wyandotte County. That may be the car those people use. Yep, we got some adorable people here. Oh, do we have another arrival? Looks like it. Yeah, let's see. Off in the distance, we see a jet. Looks like it took off from the downtown airport. Okay. That red SUV does not look like a Sciento. Looks like a bank customer, which I don't quite understand. I think they have a parking lot, but maybe it's full. I think he's not a Sciento. Yeah, not a Sciento. Good. More than enough Scientos in the building. You've seen 8 get out of a Fiat? Yeah, I kind of wonder if they sent a few more Sea Org in, because it looks a little bit busier than it did a couple of weeks ago when I was here about this time. So you've been to the Casey org, Kimmy Beck. Was it this org or another org? If they were having some type of event, well, I was here for L. Ron Hubbard's birthday on March 31st. And there were really not a huge number of people that showed up. Okay. Had yet another person sneak in. Try to figure out where he parked. Maybe this black one. Don't see any additional cars in this parking lot. You were just outside this one, piggybacking on the local community event. Well, if you go to their website, they have a promotional video showing them handing out food in their parking lot. But I suspect that all they provided was the parking lot, and the food came from some other organization. So this truck has Texas plates on it. Could it be that car? I saw that car parked there before. This car's from Johnson County, which is adjacent county in Kansas. This car still has California tags. But probably missing the one in the front. Yep. And this car from Douglas County, which is a bit further west in Kansas. Yeah, let me hang out at this corner for a while. All right. Well, I'm past my midlife crisis. Don't have a real hankering for a car like that. If I did, I might close down my 401k and get one. Yeah, perhaps a little less obstructed view of the downtown, at least part of the downtown. Only activity we see is that bag blowing around in the wind. Back across the streets, you can see the poop emojis. Okay, somebody looked like they came out of the alley. So I wonder where they're parking. Could they be parking at that parking lot on the other side of the bar and then coming up the alley? Over the next block south is the SP parking lot. Big parking lot. Maybe they park there. See, what do we got? 9:17. And let's see, maybe 3 or 4 publics come in. That I didn't catch, but I think I caught them. Might have been a few that snuck in through the alley, but the doorway is a uncomfortably high step up. My knee won't hack it, but maybe some of the younger people can handle it. Yep, nobody's speaking up the alley. Oh, somebody's stuck in that way when I walk over here. Where did you come from? Yeah, she must have been dropped off in that Jeep. Kansas plates. Well, public here tends to run on the older age as well. Sea Org may be young, but public is rather ancient. So I have a feeling that even if nothing else intervenes, like removing their tax exemption, that Scientology will be composed of some Sea Org, and maybe whatever public will be second, third, fourth gens. See, I did not note that car before. A black sedan. Johnson County tag 4991 ABF. Somebody drove up on a motorcycle, which I've not seen. Yeah, we're starting to have a little bit of shading. Mainly just the decorations on the building. Well, hard to tell who that is with his helmet on. Looks like we had another Sciento pull into that parking lot coming across the street. Good morning. Well, guess it's not a good morning. All right, thanks for stopping by, coming back. Okay, 9:25. I've not seen hordes and hordes of public coming in. Streetcar heading down Main Street. Well, if they have courses that start at 9:30, they got 3 minutes to park and dash past the SP into the building. Two more minutes. Hi, Shannon. Two sandwiches tall. Good morning. One more minute. Okay. I guess the rear end damage loosened the span belt. Okay, 9:30. Anyone who comes in now is late for a 9:30 session. We'll give them a few more minutes in case there's any clock error. Well, actually, it doesn't look like there's anybody to get, at least not outside. We have looked like a few extra Sea Org members come in this morning. The number of staff who arrived before 9 o'clock vastly outnumber the publics who arrived after 9 o'clock. Two minutes after 9:32. Nobody rushing in late. Something going on. Let's see if they've just deployed the Way to Happiness tech on me. Quotes from Way to Happiness. So I think this is about the third time they've tried it. Has not been an SP deterrent. Let me see if they've put any of it in any of these windows here. Ah, yes. Maybe if they gave me an actual pamphlet, maybe it would work. Well, I don't expect too much activity outside the org until about 11:30. A few people leaving coursework may come out. Maybe a few people going to lunch. So thank you, everybody who joined me. I'm going to go ahead and terminate this stream. I think Natalie normally has a recap show at 10 o'clock Central on weekends, so might look for that. Or if anyone has another live streamer that you can go visit in the meantime. So if you're interested, go hit sptv.space and see if anyone else is live. Natalie's going to be a little bit later this morning. Thanks, Flupper. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and end it. Thank you, everybody. Bye.